Welcome to the Shelf Life Podcast. I'm Pam Denholm, Executive Director of the South Shore Food Bank. Today I'm at the Massachusetts State House, sitting down with State Senator Patrick O'Connor. He's a South Shore-born legislator who served on Beacon Hill since 2016 and is known for his bipartisan, hands-on problem solving. In this conversation, we talk about who's experiencing food insecurity in Massachusetts, state-level decisions quietly making our food system more resilient, and what it would actually take to end hunger right here in our neighborhoods.
I have the belief that there is a possibility that one day we can figure out hunger. We can make sure that every single child goes to school and has a meal like we've been able to accomplish over the past few years by putting in place legislation that does that and putting in place the funding to make sure that every child has a breakfast and a lunch. And then the next steps are making sure that they have food during the weekend and food in the evening. Child would go home on Friday after school with enough food and nutrition to be able to sustain them and their family for the entire weekend. It's people who you don't expect. It's people who are our neighbors, who are literally living on the street you live on. Those are the people who are facing food insecurity. But we have to take things into context and understand that the investment that we're making in our own people is actually paying dividends, not just in humanity, but in financials. I ran for office at 21 years old. I was able to get elected. Very thankful to the people of Weymouth for doing that, my hometown. And I was able to get into this role at 31. And so I would say to the younger generation out there, it's never too young to get involved and to help your community. And when we have classes up here, I tell them all the time, even if it's a small thing like taking in your neighbor's trash because they're elderly or that that they got a lot going on, that the small things matter. Small things add up. It's all about helping community and growing community. And that's why in a wildly politically divided time in which we live in, you stay community focused, you're going to get a lot of success and feel pretty good about yourself at the end of the day because everything surrounds itself around community.